So what's up, YouTube? I just wanted to talk about a certain topic because I get this a lot, especially from my coworkers and straight friends that I have. Like, how do transgender people date? Do you accept them and do you try to understand it? I honestly do not try to understand it at all because to me it's hard to explain. Because some people say, well, how come, okay, the female to male, she becomes a male and then she ends up dating someone who's transgendered who used to be a male who is now a female? So does that mean that she always just wanted the dick and she turned herself into a man and now she wants to be looked up as a gay man? A gay man, and why not just be a female and go date a straight man? Well, obviously, she probably felt like she was in the wrong body, number one, and wanted to transition into a male. Same thing for a male to female. Some people ask me the same question. It just doesn't make sense why, okay, if you're a man, you transition into a female and then you date a used to be female, which is now a male. And I don't have the answer to that, but it's life. It is what it is. I just accept it and I move on. I can't sit here and tell you, okay, well, are they a straight couple? Because now the female to male was actually born a male, but still has her male parts. Then you have the female to male who still has her previous female parts. So how does that work? So basically, they're straight. And who does the fucking? I don't know. I don't know. I don't have any transgendered friends to answer that question for me. But I get that a lot, especially at work. Some people say, oh, the LGBT community is so confusing because you got female to males who want to date men, gay men at that. I don't understand that, and they still got a vagina. And I go, well, I don't know. If they feel like they want to be female to male and date a gay man, then hey, it is what it is. I'm not gonna knock them for it. People like what they like and they keep it moving. I don't pay anybody else's bills. I accept people for who they are, but I try not to explain it because, hey, I'd rather you ask someone who is transgender, but then again, you may come off as disrespectful. You get what I'm saying? And you have some people who are just flat out ignorant, or I have people at work who ask me, okay, I've had somebody ask me, well, who's the male and who's the female in your relationship? Me, I'm androgynous. I dress both ways. I don't like the whole who play who role because that's just me. We're both females at the end of the day. I don't have to act hardcore or do this and do that because I want to be the man in a relationship. No, I don't have to do that because I'm still a female at the end of the day. But that's my preference. I'm not knocking the females who actually do that for for the person that they're with. But I don't like the gender role. I don't like it if whoever I'm with, she wants to, let's say, take the cars to the shop, and I normally do it, then hey, she can do it. I don't care. Like I don't care about the whole gender role thing because I'm a female at the end of the day. So I still like to be catered to. I'm not like some of these females who feel like, okay, well, I'm the dominant one, so I gotta do the roses, I gotta do this, and I gotta do that, but then you don't get anything done to you. And I'm not saying that to a lot of lesbian relationships, but I do see that, like a lot of studs, they sit there and they do all of this and do all of that, but the femme really don't do anything for them. And I'm not saying that this in every relationship, but I've seen relationships, like friends of mine who, they with somebody and they do all this stuff for the femme and the femme don't do shit for them. I have nothing against femmes at all because I love femmes, but it's just some of them out there, they feel like, well, you got to take care of me. No, you can work and do this and do that, I'll do stuff for you and that and etc. But I'm not your maid. You get what I'm saying? So, if you want somebody to basically pay all your bills and you just sit your ass at home, then you might as well go be with a man, because, you know. But like I said, I'm not knocking anybody's relationship, but it's just things that I come across that, my friends come to me like, I sometimes I want to be catered to and I can't be catered to because, she says she don't do those things, and okay, then you need to find somebody else that will do that stuff for you. But like I said, for the transgender thing, I don't try to understand it. I accept it and I move on, because love is love, and I don't dig so deep into what these rules are in this LGBT community, because they have too many rules for me. Like, I don't have to follow anything. There's no rule book that tells me, well, if you're transgendered, then you can't date another transgender person, or you a stud and you can only date femmes, because dating another stud is gay. Hello, we are all gay. At the end of the day, you take off your clothes, and I'm sorry, at the end of the day, we take off our clothes, we still females. So I never understood that. Oh, I never dated another stud, or I never date somebody who's androgynous because they dress both ways. What? Okay. I'm sorry that I can dress both ways and kill both of them at the same time, or one day if I feel like throwing on a dress and some makeup, I can do that. Oh, but you're not a stud. I never said I was a stud. I'm androgynous. I dress how I want and how I feel, and if one day I want to look like a boy like tonight, then I look like a boy. But I'm still very feminine. That's why I don't care about these rules, because it's ridiculous. You have some studs that are like, nah, I don't get strapped. That's not the rules of the game. But you strapping your female. What if your femme wants to strap you? No, I don't do that shit. Then you boring. Like, that's you. I'm not trying to knock anybody, but I can't be with somebody that's not gonna sexually do anything back to me. I just can't. Or I'm just laying there and I can't do nothing to you. That's nope. I can't, because you want to feel like you the man. Well, men like things done to them too. So, and then you got some studs who say, oh, well, most femmes don't know how to eat pussy. Okay, teach the person that you with how to eat pussy. I hear that so much on Facebook, Instagram. Oh, I don't like no femme to touch me because they don't know how to eat pussy. Okay, well, show your girlfriend or your fiance, your wife, how you would want it to be done, instead of always doing everything yourself. Instead of talking shit and doing all this and that. It's all a learning experience. You had to learn it some way, somehow. You wasn't great at the beginning, and I know people sit around and say, oh, I was always good at eating pussy. Yeah, okay. Everybody got to start somewhere. You don't just start off as the greatest pussy eater ever, or the greatest kisser ever, or you get what I'm saying? Like, it's just too many rules. Like, I don't have to listen to none of y'all. People judge people who are bisexuals. People judge people for dressing both ways or wearing makeup, or nah. Like, if I wanna, I can throw on some makeup and throw on this hat, throw on a button down, some jeans and some loafers, and I will still kill it. And I wish somebody would tell me that's not how you're supposed to be, or a stud can't have a baby. What? So if I'm with a femme and she can't have kids, we just not gonna have kids because I'm too damn stubborn to have a baby because I'm a stud? Like, no, you're not a man. You're not a man. Like, you're not a man. Femmes don't always have to have the baby, and that's why I love couples who they don't play gender roles. Like this one couple, Coco Caviar and Vanny Caviar. Instagram, you find them, they have such a beautiful relationship. And Coco Caviar, sometimes she dressed feminine, sometimes she dressed masculine, and her wife switches. There's no gender role. Her wife had their son first, and she had their daughter. So the femme had their son, and I don't know if she's a stud or she's androgynous or she's a no label, but she had their daughter, and it's a beautiful thing. I think it's beautiful if when you're together and each one of you have a baby. Like, it's a beautiful thing. You know, she doesn't care about the stereotypes of people asking her, well, why did you carry the baby? Only the femme should carry the baby. No, 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 no. Only ignorant minds think that way. Because if I'm with someone and I plan on marrying them and being with them, you know, I want to have my own child, and I want that person to have their own child too. I don't want somebody to tell me, no, because you're the masculine one, you can't have a baby. Nah. No, because I still want a mini me at the end of the day. You know, so I don't follow these rules, and I don't give a damn about these rules. I really don't. I could care less about them. But that's my video for today. I hope y'all liked it. You know, comment, subscribe, tell me how y'all feeling. If I said something, you know, that kind of hurt your feelings, go ahead and put it down below. Or, you know, if you agree with me, you know, show me some love. Show me some love. Show me some love. Anyways, I'm about to get off, so watch the rest of my videos. Get my views up. I know back then my videos used to get a lot of views, but I haven't been on here. I should have never stopped YouTube in the first place. I probably would have been all the way up there, but I stopped it. But anyways, y'all have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, and peace.